crumbling ruins of Verona, a city choked by the acrid breath of industrial putrefaction, two souls wandered, trapped in the labyrinth of their familial hatred. Romeo, born of the Montagoo, whose fortunes decayed like the rust on their factory gates, and Juliet, the last bloom of the Capulets, wilting in the toxic air of her ancestral home, met by chance in the shadow of a corroded monument, a relic to a forgotten war. Their eyes met, not with the spark of love, but with the mutual recognition of shared despair. The world around them was a tapestry woven with the filth of the past, each family clinging to hollow victories over the other. Their whispered conversations in the derelict chapel were not of dreams and desires, but of the absurdity of their continued existence in a world that had long ceased to make sense. As they plotted to escape the suffocating grip of Verona, their plan was no naive flight towards a hopeful future, but a final act of defiance against the fetid narrative they were born into. The poison they conspired to take was not a means to feign death, but a resolute step towards it, a silent scream against the decaying chains of their legacy. The night they chose to end it all, Verona was unusually silent. The factories paused, and the air hung heavy with the stench of stagnation. In the crypt of the Capulets, amidst the bones of ancestors too decayed to remember, Romeo and Juliet shared their final breath, a breath as cold and vacant as the void that awaited them. Their bodies were found entwined, a grotesque sculpture of youthful defiance, and as their families gathered, not in reconciliation but in mutual blame, the lovers' silent, lifeless protest echoed through the halls of their ancestors, a putrid testament to the absurdity of it all. Their death did not unite their families, nor did it cleanse the filth of generations. It merely added another layer to the sediment of hatred that Verona was built upon. Sleep well.